One of the key ideas of a lexical approach is moving away from what's called lexicalised grammar towards grammaticalised lexis. But what are these two things? Well, traditional courses have tended to focus on grammar first. In other words, we teach the rules, we present ideas of grammar, and then we add in the words to make sentences. Whereas a lexical view of language basically sees the words as more important. They're the ones that carry the meaning. And it's only once we've selected the words that we think about how we grammaticalize them, or at least we do them together. When we set out to teach a particular grammar form, we have the tendency to only present and practice that particular form. So when we add in lexis, it can come out a little bit strangely because we're forcing it into the form. Similarly, if material does focus on vocabulary, it tends to present ungrammaticalized single words or simple collocations and may even avoid natural examples because it includes forms which haven't been taught. In contrast, viewing language as grammaticalized lexis frees us from these restrictions and helps students in two different ways. Firstly, we could present grammar as lexis, so we could teach phrases like "where's the best place to eat around here?" or "have you been to that restaurant?" instead of presenting them as superlatives or the present perfect. And that basically means we can enable more conversations for students from an earlier level. Secondly, when we present words, say read or read a book, what we can present are examples of how that will be used in real life, like have you read anything good recently? What are you reading at the moment? I wouldn't expect students to produce that language accurately immediately, but it does mean they can understand the language a bit better and allows us to have real conversations and them to get more exposure to that grammar. And that's the point. Words come first and grammar accuracy or development comes second. And it's through this constant exposure and repeated encounters that accuracy comes about.